Oh, hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Please
you.
take a seat. Here's how I'd like to welcome you and say it's my pleasure to be interviewing. Thank you. Can you please state your name and how you'd like to be addressed?
Ashley Kulesz and Ashley's son.
Hi, Ashley. My name is Frank.
Nice to meet you, Frank.
The purpose of this interview is to collect data for a paper I'm going to write on what it takes to be a military spouse and mother. I would like you to know that you have my support because I'm also in the Air Force. Before I begin, I'd like to establish goals and procedures for this interview. I'll be asking general questions like and dislikes to more specific questions of experiences and strengths and weaknesses of marriage. I'd like to motivate you to respond fully and honestly, but try to keep your answers concise. Let's begin. I'd first like to ask you of a brief timeline. When did you become military spouse and mother?
About 3 years ago, September 2007.
Were you married before your husband joined the military?
No, we were dating and we got married right as he entered boot camp.
Okay. Where did you live before you got married? And was your husband stationed?
I lived in Buffalo, New York, and that's where I met my husband. And I met him, and I knew he was joining the Air Force. So he really wasn't stationed anywhere yet. He was just going to basic training.
Okay. Did you have any feelings of loneliness and nervousness?
Yes, both.
Why do you think you felt that way?
I think because I met him and I knew he was going to the Air Force, and it was just overwhelming feeling, and we got married right away. I became pregnant, and just everything all together just made me very nervous, lonely, not having him there, not talking to him, seeing him on a regular basis. That was it.
All right. Let's move on to discussing what is always the hardest on spouses, deployments. How often does your husband get deployed?
On an average, once a year.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
Yes.
What do you think makes things easier when you're left alone with no help?
Definitely my son, having my son around. That's a major thing. I think family too. Having family to talk to.
Okay. Do you go home when your husband gets deployed?
Yes. I think for the type of person I am, it's a must that I go home and see family to break up the time.
Like a homebody you are?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How are your feelings towards the military before and after your husband deploys?
Well, I won't lie, I get mixed feelings. I get angry, mad, sad. Then I know that somebody has to do it. This is his job, and once he goes, time is slow in the beginning, and then it goes by fast, and then my feelings switch towards the end. I get excited, I get nervous, get anxious to see him. So a lot of mixed feelings.
Okay. Does it make things easier knowing your husband makes sacrifices for his country, or?
It does. I always look back when I get those feelings of madness and sadness, and I think that, he's a brave person to do this, and somebody has to do it, and that's his job.
You appear to be handling things very well.
Well, thank you.
Is it okay if we now discuss strengths and weaknesses of your marriage?
Yes.
If I ask a question that's too specific, or you mind about it, just stop me at any time.
Okay.
Does military make things easier or harder on your marriage?
I think harder.
Okay. Can you briefly describe how?
Yes. I think just the hours and the deployments and my husband being away, and it makes things difficult, and it definitely tests our marriage. But I think in the long run also makes it stronger because we work through everything. We're used to being apart, not seeing each other all the time. And
Okay. Would your situation be better if your family members lived closer?
I think sometimes, yes. Having a child, if we didn't have our child, I don't think it would make a difference. But for my son's purposes, having the extra help and daycare and the babysit, that aspect of it, yes. But I do talk to them a lot on the phone, and that satisfies me.
Thank you for your honesty in answering those questions.
You're welcome.
Now I'd like to discuss the living conditions, lifestyle, and benefits of the military. How do you describe the living conditions?
I think the living conditions are very good. I'd say, I don't know the right word for it.
Do you think above average?
I think
average?
Yeah, I'd say average to about a little above average.
Okay. Do you feel that they are fair and should they be changed?
I think they're fair. I think they are. Yes.
Do you think they should be changed at all or no?
I think they meet everybody's needs. They look at the family and they look at your lifestyles and your needs, and I think they really do a good job of placing you, say if you live on base and they're right home, or helping you out off base. I think they do a rather good job.
Okay. I heard sometimes it takes a little while to get a house. Is that true or?
Yes, that I think depends on the base and where you live and how big the base is. So that's, I guess.
And it's also kind of hard to move out of that house once you're in. Is that another?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are some difficulties, but I think it depends base to base.
Do you feel that lifestyle and benefits make up for the hardship?
I think so. Benefits are terrific. Health benefits, things like that. I think the benefits do make up for it, yes.
Okay. Moving on to employment and changes you wish to make regarding spouses. What changes would you like to make?
Changes, I think field of unemployment. I think they should have more opportunity. I also think it depends on the base you go to. But with my experience, I've had a very difficult time at the base we're at now trying to find work, and I just don't think I've received all the help that I could have. Maybe.
So you say it's a lot harder?
Yes, it's a lot harder. I think it's difficult to find a job.
What changes do you think should be made to make it easier for spouses? Should there be any changes or?
I think maybe one of the things, when you look at spouses who have children, I think one of my main problems was daycare and trying to care for my son and good appropriate care. I think they should have more, either more CDCs, bigger CDCs, because that's another problem getting children in. And then in our area, there's not much off base, so in that aspect for children, I think that can be done. In the aspect for me, I'd say maybe like a mandatory briefing when you come to base. Right now it's optional. They have briefings, but a mandatory briefing to brief you on jobs off base or in your degree field. Do something more mandatory, because a lot of us don't bother going to it, or we're too busy moving into the house.
Or since it's not mandatory, it seems like it will help.
Yeah,
because
so you don't think. And we have the Family Readiness Center, and they're great, but in my aspect, I have degrees, and they don't really help you. You've been kind of on your own for my field. So I've had a difficult time.
I'd like to wrap things up. I now have a better understanding of the sacrifices spouse deals with day in, day out. I'm appreciative for all that you do, equally to the service member. I believe in the saying, behind every strong airman is a strong spouse. Thank you for your participation. It was very enjoyable.
You're welcome. Thank you.